All right, Birdman, your good old buddy Matthews here to help you out again.
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
Why you come to me this way? You don't come to me in friendship with respect.
I didn't say anything like that. What are you talking about? You made up...
Don't lie to me, Mr. Birdman. I have everything you've said written down right here. I can read it back to you verbatim, word for word.
You're listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Welcome to the show, folks. We're starting out with some breaking news. Our reporter Claire Leali is out on the scene. Claire, this is a crazy one.
It most certainly is, Birdman. This has our entire team bewildered. We talked to the primary witness involved in the situation, and here's what we found. Naomi Fabrique was at home expecting an email from a friend with videos of her vacation in Europe. What she got instead surprised her, to say the least.
I opened the email and I played the video, expecting to see my friend walking a cobblestone road or something in Spain or Italy somewhere, and what I saw instead was a city in chaos with people in distress.
Naomi says she immediately called her friend to make sure everything was okay. Her friend told her they never sent the video, though. That's when Naomi noticed something strange about the email.
After we talked, I looked at the from address and saw it was misspelled. It wasn't really from my friend. It was the wrong address too, so I replied, but the email was blocked.
Not sure what to do next, Naomi thought about contacting authorities. She could see from some of the shots in the videos that this was a city somewhere in the United States.
I wanted to turn it over to the police, but there's no crimes in the video, just a lot of sadness. The people who govern the city where these people are need to be made aware of this so they can try to help.
Naomi says she's still baffled at not only what's in the video, but why it was sent to her and what it all really means.
I have no idea why this was sent to me. I just hope someone can see this and might recognize where it is and who these people are and turn it over to whoever runs their city or state so these people can be helped.
We looked through the video several times, Birdman. We've eliminated more than 2/3 of U.S. cities as the location where the scenes in this video were shot. We've also confirmed that these scenes were not shot in Canada or in any country in South or Central America. Most experts believe this has been shot somewhere on the West Coast, perhaps even in more than one city. We're still looking into it, though, and we'll certainly keep you up to date with any details as we get them.
Thanks for that report, Claire. We'll look for those updates. And folks, if you have any information about this, please let us know down below in the comments. We'll be right back.
Are you still struggling to lose weight? Now there's an easy way. Tune into the Junior Birdman Podcast and eat later.
Hello, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
All right, Birdman, your good old buddy Matthews here to help you out again.
Hey, Matt, how's it going? What's going on?
You know, it just seems like you get yourself into jam after jam, and I always have to come and bail you out over and over.
What are you talking
You
about?
just keep getting yourself in the biggest messes, and I always have to come and help you get out of them
What?
time and time again.
What big mess are you talking
You don't have to worry. I got it all taken care of. Your good buddy Matt. Got your back.
What are you talking about, man? I don't even know what big mess you're
The birds. I'm talking about the birds that have been terrorizing you and the whole neighborhood there you live in.
Look, man, it's not a big deal. I hope you haven't done something.
You don't have to thank me. I got your back, good buddy.
Matt, what have you done, man?
An associate of mine's going to be calling you here in a few minutes, and he'll take care of everything. And we never spoke. Okay, good buddy. Good luck.
Wait a minute. Oh, my God. What has this guy done? Holy...
Some guy here just called in and asked for you.
Some guy just called in and asked for me? All right, we'll put him through. Hi, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, is this Mr. Birdman?
Yeah, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
Mr. Birdman, this is Don Galeon. I understand you may have a problem that you need some help with.
What is that music in the background? What problem are you
I
talking about?
must first ask you though, why you come to me this way. You don't come to me in friendship with respect. You don't come to me at my daughter's wedding. And now you come and ask me to do this bird murder.
No, sir. I'm sorry. There's been a misunderstanding, and I think it's just because...
Mr. Birdman, I will do this for you. I will solve this problem for you.
No,
And I
sir.
must tell you that sometime in the future, on some day, and that day may never come, I may call upon you to do a service for me.
Service for you?
Until that day, Mr. Birdman, out in the sun.
We'll be right back, folks.
I made an appointment and got the worst news of all. I had GHLS.
Every year, tens of people suffer from gradual humor loss syndrome.
You ever think it's gonna be me, but it can be anyone.
The symptoms of GHLS are subtle but noticeable.
I was watching Bill Burr doing stand-up one night and just wasn't funny, so I switched to Dave Chappelle and still nothing was funny, so finally I put on some old episodes of Johnny Carson and Eat an Egg McMahon drunk, which just wasn't funny to me. That's when I knew I needed help.
GHLS is no laughing matter, but the Junior Birdman podcast can help.
The Junior Birdman podcast changed everything for me. I was chuckling after just one episode, and within a week, I even thought Trevor Noah was funny once in a while.
Ask your family comedian today about the Junior Birdman podcast and begin laughing again.
I mean, yeah, it was strange. The music was kind of good. I kind of like that Italian background stuff, but I mean, just another one of those strange.
Your neighbor Ed is on the phone now.
All right, put him through. Let's find out what's going on with Ed. Hey, Ed, how's it going?
Hey, Birdman, this is Ed. Did you send these two big Italian guys to my house to harass my prize peacocks?
No, my God, what's going on? I didn't send anybody.
Well, they said they're here on your behalf. One of them's holding me hostage here on the porch, and the other two are beating up my birds in the backyard.
Beating up your birds in the backyard?
Yeah, there's two guys holding one bird down, another guy punching it saying he needs to talk.
He's saying the bird needs to talk? What the?
Yeah, the other two are telling him that they're gonna break his wing if he doesn't play ball.
They want the bird to play ball?
This guy here on the porch says the problem would go away if I just pay the boss like I should have in the first place. I don't even know who the boss is. Is that you? Are you the boss?
No, I am not the boss.
Well, why are all these thugs in my backyard beating up on all my prize peacocks and telling them that this is a message from the Birdman?
There was some crazy lady on my show weeks ago, and her husband came on after, and he flipped out, and he started going after your birds, and then my friend Matthew called into the show. He wanted to help, and then this mafioso
I
guy...
don't know why me and my peacocks have to suffer because of the stupid guests you bring on your show.
Great. Can't wait to deal with that when I get home. That's going to be something.
Some detectives on the phone now, too.
Oh, fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and put him through and find out what this guy wants. Fantastic. Hi, this is Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Officer Richardson. Is this Mr. Birdman?
Yes, this is the Birdman. How can I help you?
Well, I am calling because we've had reports from some of your neighbors that perhaps you're harassing their pets.
No, sir. I'm not harassing anybody's pets.
Well, one of your neighbors mentioned you as the big boss demanding payment as ransom. In the meantime, you sent over some thugs to pulverize his birds.
No, sir. There was this crazy guy that called in here earlier saying he was going to do that. I'm sure he's probably the guy.
I see. When did you hire this man?
I didn't hire this man. He called in the show and
Well,
said,
when did you meet him and make these arrangements?
I never met him or made any arrangements. He called into the show today, and he said he was going to do this on behalf of a friend of mine.
Did he demand immediate payment from you for this action?
No, he didn't demand any payment. He called in and said he was doing this on behalf of a friend of mine that wanted to help out. And
It sounds to me like you're having trouble keeping your own story straight. Just a moment ago, you told me you met this man at a club, made arrangements with him, paid him a large sum of money, and had him send a large group of thugs down to your neighbor's home to pummel his birds.
I didn't say anything like that. What are you talking about? You made up.
Don't lie to me, Mr. Birdman. I have everything you've said written down right here. I can read it back to you verbatim, word for word. Here, headed set. It says the suspect says he met a man at the club, made arrangements with the man, paid him a large sum of money, and sent thugs down to pummel his neighbors. I have it all written right here. It's exactly what you said. This entire thing is right here on record now. You can't escape this time.
Listen, I don't care what you've written down. I didn't say any of the things you said. You made up everything you just read
You
up.
may get away with this kind of thing with your audience. This is not something, though, that you'll get away with an officer from the National Organization of Neighborhood Overseers.
You know, National Organization of Neighborhood Overseers. So you're not even a cop? What are you bothering me for?
I am a no-no officer, sir. Just as good as a policeman.
You're not as good as a policeman. You have no authority to do anything to me or...
I have all the authority I need. You will answer to me, sir.
I won't answer to you or anybody else from your stupid
You've
organization.
not heard the last of me, sir. I will return. This is not the last time. You'll hear from me, I assure you.
What the hell was that? We'll be right back, folks.
Are you dreaming of a luxurious vacation in an exotic part of the world? Well, wake up and snap out of it. You're never going to make it there anyways. Tune into the Junior Birdman podcast. It's way more realistic. Stop dreaming. This is Top Rockstar.
This doesn't seem to have the pop I was really hoping for. All right, Johnny, go ahead and introduce our competitors.
You've got it, Birdman. Here are our 4 competitors.
Jimi Hendrix.
Known for his innovative and virtuistic style, Jimi Hendrix pushed the boundaries of what could be done with an electric guitar. His unique sound, groundbreaking techniques, and creative use of effects pedals made him an icon of rock music.
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen revolutionized guitar playing with his innovative techniques. His lightning-fast solos, unique tapping style, and iconic riffs set a new standard for rock guitarists and had a profound influence on generations of musicians.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Known for his exceptional blues guitar playing, Stevie Ray Vaughan brought the genre to new heights. His fiery solos, soulful phrasing, and raw emotion on the guitar made him one of the most revered guitarists in rock history.
Jimmy Page.
As the guitarist and songwriter for the iconic rock band Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page left an indelible mark on the genre. His powerful riffs, intrinsic solos, and innovative use of guitar layers helped define the sound of rock music in the 1970s.
All right, here's our 4 competitors. Let's get a little more of a taste of each before we start our voting. Okay, so there are our four competitors: Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Jimmy Page. We'll be voting here in the studio with Danny, Brian, Rosie, Callie, Joe, Amy, and myself. We'll be tallying the community votes as well. We're going to start off the voting with Brian. Brian, who'd you pick?
I'm going Jimi Hendrix all the way.
All right, why'd you pick Jimi Hendrix?
I don't even think it's close. I think he's just the best by far. He taught himself, for Christ's sake.
All right. Next is Callie. Callie, tell us who you picked.
I picked Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, and why Stevie Ray Vaughan?
I just like his sound. It's like the country blues sound, but fast rock.
All right, very good. Okay, next is
Well,
Danny.
I think you knew I was going to go with Jimmy Page.
Page, okay. Danny, why Jimmy Page?
He's just my favorite. I think he's probably the most rock of all these.
All right, next we've got Amy. Amy, who did you pick?
I think there's no doubt it's Eddie Van Halen.
Okay, one for Eddie Van Halen, and why Eddie Van Halen?
He has the best sound. Of all of these, he's by far the best rock guitarist.
All right, so one's ready. Okay, we're all tied now. Let's go to Joe.
I say it's Stevie Ray Vaughan, man.
For Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, why Stevie Ray Vaughan?
He's just so smooth and versatile. His guitar just sounds so full.
All right, and finally we're going to Rosie for our last.
I think it should be Jimi Hendrix.
All right, another Jimi Hendrix vote. And why Jimi Hendrix, Rosie?
Jimmy puts on the best show of all these guys, hands down.
All right, another vote, so we're tied. I'm going to have to pick Stevie Ray Vaughan for myself. I just like his style, his sound, and he just, like Joe said, he's very smooth, and I'm going with him. All right. In the community, though, we're going to take a look at them. The community selected Jimi Hendrix. With 67%. Stevie Ray Vaughan didn't even get a vote from the community, so that makes us tied. And what does that mean for us, Johnny?
That means we have a tie, Birdman. 2 winners.
Let's celebrate our winners with a little bit more from each of them. We'll be right back, folks.
How often have you thought how much better life would be if we could just eliminate the letter G from the English alphabet? Not often? Well, that makes you normal, so tune into the Junior Birdman podcast and listen along with other normal people. You have nothing better to do anyway.
I'm going to do a little reaction video to a reaction channel, a channel that does reaction videos, and I'm going to choose one of my favorite channels, which is Jamal, aka Jamal. I've been watching him for a while now. Just a great guy. He's been doing this for about 10 years, and it shows. He's really, really good at making these reaction videos, and it's not easy. You might think that, anybody can go out there and do that, but it's certainly not easy. It's not easy to open yourself up to that and be honest and be so open to taking on, new ideas and new things with an open mind and an open heart. And Mostly he was doing a lot of music reaction videos when I started watching him, but something had to change. I think it had to do with copyright and things with YouTube. I've seen other channels that have had to make similar changes, and it's been tough, I'm sure, for him to have to adapt. Now he's having to talk more about political content and things in current events, and he's done some, reaction videos to some old comedy videos, and of course he still does reaction to stand-up comedians and some comical things, which is always funny. In many cases you can see really how he's feeling just by his face. He's got a very expressive face, and you can tell when he's thinking in his head, and you can almost get an idea of what he's thinking in his head by the expression on his face. And whether it's happy or whether it's thoughtful or contemplating or whatever it is, you get a really good idea from this guy of, his heart and how he feels about something just from his expressions. I have great appreciation for this man's journey and the things he's been going through as a creator. I'm just starting. He's been doing this for quite a while. He's kind of on a new journey now, something, I've kind of engaged and been very knowledgeable of politics for well over 20 something years. And, hearing him respond to a lot of things that I've been well aware of for a long time. And he's opened his mind to that. And it's something every one of us should appreciate, because this is a journey that many of us have been on ourselves, where we're kind of finding out things that we didn't know existed in the past, and kind of finding out we were being deceived by the people we thought we trusted, people we thought we could trust, who were kind of lying to us for a long time. And he's kind of finding out that truth as well as he goes along, and just learning new things about history, and again, being exposed to new ideas. And he's very open to them, and he's very honest about them. He's not hurting anybody, and he is a good human, just as his motto says. I recommend all of you support this man's channel. I do. And I have a link in the description as well as here to his channel. Jamal, I wish you all the best of luck. I hope I get a chance to chat with you one day. In the meantime, I wish you all the best, my brother, and good luck on your journey.
Live this weekend at a stadium near you, one of your favorite artists will probably be performing some of your favorite songs, but it's a long way away, so you may as well just tune into the Junior Birdman podcast. It's a lot easier, and you'll get a lot more work done if you just stay home and listen to us.
I don't think it was really fair.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't seem fair.
I think I agree with Joe.
What do you mean? What was the problem?
Seems like the community got screwed.
Community? Oh, because there were more.
Well, there's a lot more people in the community than there is in this studio.
So we should have had like maybe more of a weighted vote, or we should have maybe just counted all the votes in the community towards the total as well as ours.
Yeah, whether it's weighted or 1-to-1, whatever.
All the people in the community should count for more than just one vote.
Right, for sure.
All right, we'll definitely do that in the future.
Morgan's
That
on the
sounds
line.
fair. All right, no, cool. All right, put it through. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Morgan, how's it going?
Birdman, this is Morgan, and I'm just calling to thank you for everything you did to get rid of those damn birds. Me and my wife are finally gonna have a decent night's sleep, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You're just gonna turn on one of your crime videos, watch it to the end, and then fall asleep, not having to listen to any of all those chirping birds all night.
No, Morgan, I really didn't do anything. There was this crazy guy.
Oh, you're just being modest. Those big Italian fellas told me you were responsible for all of this.
No, I really wasn't responsible for any of this. I didn't have anything to do with this. This crazy guy.
Well, I know you're just being nice and you're just being modest, and I appreciate it, and I can't wait to watch one of your videos too, and I can't thank you enough for shutting them damn birds up finally.
Well, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you and your wife have a great night.
All right, Birdman, you have a wonderful night.
Thanks again.
Thank you for listening to the Junior Birdman podcast. Be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be alerted when new videos are posted.